Tiger Woods' personal life is back in the spotlight this morning. The golf legend's former girlfriend, Erica Herman, is suing to get out of a non-disclosure agreement that she signed in 2017 when the pair started dating. While they have not announced the split, Herman says that she was kicked out of the home that they shared in October. So to help us break this down, I want to bring in Gus Garcia-Roberts. He's a sports investigative reporter for the Washington Post. Thanks for joining us. I was joking with Vlad at the beginning of the show, like, tell me that you're really wealthy without saying that you're really wealthy. All your girlfriends have to sign NDAs. I know if I broke up with anyone, all my business would be out there on social media. There's no protection for me. Can you sort of give us some context? Because most people don't have relationships like this. Can you give us a refresher on Tiger Woods and Erica Herman's relationship?
Sure, yeah. So they dated for roughly 6 years. That's sort of confirmed in these court records as well. And she was sort of like a fixture by his side, particularly as he was, publicly coming back from a car accident that was that some expected might end his career. So she was a very public part of his life.
So, all right, what does the NDA say and what has come to light with this lawsuit? Because why she's suing, or how she's attempting to get out of the NDA is there is a clause, I guess, in the NDA that says if there are allegations of sexual assault or abuse, the NDA could become null.
It's not a clause in the NDA. It's federal law.
Oh, it's federal law. Thank you. All right. But that's not, it's not clear what she's indicating. Who would have committed these acts of sexual assault or these allegations of sexual assault?
Right. So it's a pretty remarkable little occurrence that has happened in this, in these court filings that for months have gone unnoticed by the media. And essentially what happened was she filed a suit against him last fall, against his trust last fall, and that lawsuit didn't even mention Tiger Woods. And it was actually, if you just came across the court documents, it looks like a tenant-landlord eviction dispute, and she's basically saying she wants to get back into her home. Then attorneys representing Woods filed a response in that lawsuit that said, Tiger Woods lives in that home. They were in a relationship. She's not allowed to sue Tiger Woods because they have an NDA, which means that all of their disputes cannot be in public court, but have to be instead in confidential arbitration. And that then caused her to file this most recent lawsuit, which was the one that reporters noticed, like me, because it was filed against Eldrick Woods, which is Tiger's real name. And that lawsuit basically was her saying, I want out from under the NDA. And she did mention this clause in very recent federal legislation that says that if there are allegations of sexual harassment or sexual assault, then you can't be bound to an NDA that forces you to settle your disputes confidentially. And so what you have is a dispute that started really small, but I think it has really sort of interesting and significant ramifications. This is one of the first tests of that federal act. And it also, this just kind of provides a really extraordinary glimpse of these agreements that powerful, usually men, powerful and wealthy men have that sort of govern, their personal life. And the reason why this act was passed, I think, was partly a response to the Me Too movement and to people who hid their behavior, like Harvey Weinstein, using NDAs.
Yeah, and people sort of in positions of power, but this is a consensual, years-long relationship. Does it still fit into this category? Does it matter? I mean, he's very wealthy. She was like a restaurant manager or something like that.
But as you said, and as Nikki Batiste, our correspondent, reported in her piece this morning, she has basically followed him around for the entirety of their relationship, being at his side at almost everything he's done, including award ceremonies, but also on the golf course. So, I mean, this is
I know it's his personal life, but it's definitely, it's titillating. It's the sort of stuff that people pay attention to.
And there's also real questions of jurisprudence here about
agree.
how NDAs work and what they mean when they're going up against federal statutes and federal laws.
Yeah.
Gus Garcia-Roberts, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye.